All right. It happens. And that just happened. 31-28 final score. Number 18, Kansas State Wildcats come into Folsom Field and get a win over the Colorado Buffaloes. Last possession, big play, touchdown to Brown from Avery Johnson over my main man, Preston Hodge. It happens. Big game, should I say, by Marion Miller. 8 catches, 145 yards. Shedeur Sanders was on point for the most part the whole game. 34 of 40, 388 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Avery Johnson, 15 of 23, 224 yards, 9.7 yard average, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Giddens was the story, though. 25 carries, 182 yards. Didn't get in the end zone as we did what we were supposed to do and let him run the ball between the 20s, but not in the red zone. And that's what happens. That's how the cookie crumbles, man. When you're not stopping the run, not going to be able to control the possession. And that's what Kansas State did to get the win. 1 interception by Shedeur. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat right now. Said no Micah. Man, that was a heartbreak. Hodge gave up. I think he knew he had a pass interference on that, man. So he just kind of let him go. Yeah, Michael dealing with the hamstring injury, so he's out. Without Trav and Horn, we tried. Wester did his thing. Marion Miller did too. Then he got hurt. I think that was pass interference at the end, though, man. We're going to talk about that on Sunday Night Live, though. Myself and Uncle Neely. We'll cover the whole game and everybody else, and we'll be answering questions. So any questions y'all have, put them in the chat. We'll get to them. Let me know what y'all think. I know it's like 2 a.m. on the East Coast, 1 a.m. Central Time. What is that, 12 a.m. Mountain Time. And right now it's 8 p.m. for me. It's eat time for me, man. We couldn't pull it out like I thought we would. Somebody said, I feel like crying, y'all. No, it's not the end of the year. It's not the end of life. It's not the end of the season. It's one game. We lost that one. We could still get in the situation where we could play in the Big 12 championship game, which still gives us a chance to win the Big 12. And in essence, will put us in the college football playoffs if we win the Big 12. We just got to get there now. And it's a tougher route, so to speak, to get there because now we probably need to win out in the conference more than likely. We got to beat BYU and everybody else, whoever else we're playing. Did we play BYU? Actually, no, not BYU. We got to beat Utah, Oklahoma State, Arizona, and such. So, yeah, man, the biggest thing was we needed to get out early in this game. We didn't. We were sputtering, should I say, couldn't get going in that first half with no points in those first couple of drives. They got up. They were able to impose their will on the run game with us, rushing for over 170 yards in the first half, which is crazy. But number 2 rushing team behind UCF. We stopped UCF at their home. We couldn't do the same thing at our home. We got to do something about the offense not getting on track and starting out the way we're doing, only seeming to step it up when we need to. No consistency, exactly. I think Stockmeyer should have been playing a lot more. I think he should have spelled Shiloh a lot more with his first game coming back. It happens. Just not being in game shape, I think. But all in all, still had the chance to win the game at the end. And had we won the game, all of that probably would have been forgotten at the end of the day. So I still think with the way that Carter played and the versatility he brings, we could have found a way to use him. I think Anquan Barnes could have played a lot more, but like I said, at the end of the day, we still had the chance to win the game. We didn't come out with the win. We didn't do the things correctly to execute that final drive. We thought it was over with on the drive previous to that. And so let me know what y'all think, man. Offensive line need help. Safeties need help. Defense need help. Everybody's going to be calling out everybody now after this one game. But real talk, got to go watch the film and get better. That's all. You got another game coming up next week. You got a tough Arizona team. You know they're going to try to pass the ball. They got a big offensive and defensive line. So you know they're going to try to run behind them. They're going to try to do the same things that the other teams were successful at versus Colorado, and try to, duplicate that. Do the same thing that the other teams did. They ran the ball up the middle off of jet sweep motion and sliced us. Well, we're going to try to do the same thing with our running back. They got some crossing routes. We're going to do the same thing with Tetairoa McMillan next week with Fafita and them in Arizona. We're going to try to do the same thing that we saw them give up versus Kansas State. And we're going to model that game plan. So I think the coaches on the Buffs need to realize that, know what time it is, and say, man, we're going to probably come in and change our game plan a little bit, or add a few different wrinkles here and there, or not be so vanilla sometimes, in the passing game. Have some guys come in motion. Have some trickery. Everything is just so bland, to use a different word. To use the same word Richard Sherman used about Travis Hunter. Bland. Travis Hunter, bland? They don't even go together, dog. What Coach Prime said? Travis Hunter, second? They don't even go together, dog. Who put those two words together? They don't go together. No run game. Yes, no run game. 7 attempts, or 8 total. 7 by Hayden, I think. 7 for 11. 7 carries for 11 yards. The opposing team, 25 carries, 182 yards from their leading running back. Dog, how you going to have some balance, dog? We got to get balanced, dog. We got to find a way to get balanced and be happy with it. But if we're not getting any production in the run game, damn. Offensive line, you want us to run, you want us to call run plays, you gotta make some holes, dog. You gotta dig them trenches, you gotta make some holes so we can run through. You feel me? I don't know, man. Let's go off in the chat. I'm just gonna read y'all chats tonight right now. I'm just gonna read the chats. Y'all still up 2 a.m. too, but I appreciate it. Larry said, no run game because KSU had CU run on lockdown. There you go. Shout out to Larry Cornelier. Come up in this thing constantly. Willie Richardson. I gave up on the run game when y'all gave up on Charlie Offerdahl. Y'all, Michael was hurt near the end of UCF game. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. We virtually abandoned the run. Seaton was on skates all night, Milwaukee Jeff said. Shiloh missed 39 tackles. Damn. We were hurt, your guys. Just relax. Philosophy got cooked. Yeah, man, we didn't play a great game. But hey, y'all tune in tomorrow night. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night. We're going to be talking about all of this. Myself, Uncle Neely, right here, Sunday Night Live on my channel and on the pregame show channel right here. Bring all your comments, questions, and everything else. You know Uncle Neely going to be there for that smoke. So all y'all hate us, you're welcome to. To blow that lead with 3 minutes left is tough. Yeah, up and down, man, like a roller coaster. Up and down like a roller coaster. One of those things. All right, let me know what y'all thinking, man. In the meantime, I'm going to do what I got to do. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment. Keep bringing your chats, your questions into the chat and everything else. I'm going to keep them on the screen right here. Check out that Prime Parents of Michael Welch's parents right here. Also, since y'all want to know more about him, you can find out right there. Got more coming too. All right. I'm going to leave it right there. Chat going crazy. Chat going crazy right now.
Me and contenders ain't got no relation. So what you in if ain't no reparation?
I feel you,
I'm
dog.
you spending on your preparation. I'm about them binges so to win and be the motivation. Determination is intention plus the willpower. Real power, pressure you should feel. Ours, bills tower. Over us, I overcome, I'm overcomes. I need direct transactions. Don't wanna wait till you load the funds. You hold the funds and Joseph come promote the clerk, demote your son. I overthrow the CEO, I'm taking over some. The chosen one, you throw me one, you owe me two, you holding one. I'm holding you accountable, act like you owe me one. Look, every lesson learned is a lesson taught.
Every lesson learned
is a blessing caught. Promise I'm weak and humble and grateful for every bit. The head is heavy, so your promise have a heavy fit. The Big Dog Chico Show.
I see you. Oh man, Elijah, young bull. Oh no. Oh, okay, all right. I gotta put it in the link. I'm gonna put that in the link right now so y'all can come on here, man. You got 30 seconds to a minute. Go ahead and state your claim, your question, and your comment. I know somebody got something to say out there. I'm just gonna listen. I'm gonna let y'all come on in the chat. Let y'all come on the screen, and y'all have y'all discussions. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna be a part of your panel. I'm gonna listen. It's in the chat right now. The link is in the chat. Got Rennie checking in. Elijah, where you at? Cookie, where you at? April Dawn, oh no. This gonna be the chat show right now. This is gonna be the chat show. I'm mad. I can't say too much. All right. This is what we're gonna do. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat right now. You got 4 checking in already. All
Big
right.
Cheek.
Oh now, y'all go ahead. Hey, let
Big
it be
Cheek.
known.
Listen, I'm letting it fly.
listening.
I'm letting it fly, Big Cheek.
so
I'm pissed
mad.
off.
I'm so mad.
It's over here. I'm over here on the East Coast. It's 2-something in the morning. I'm pissed off.
Right.
I'm letting it fly, man. Like Shiloh played terrible. Preston, Rob Livingston need to get these folks out of man to man. Only one person that needs to be in the man, and that's Travis. They need to be in coverage, zone, something. They cannot play man to man, man. They cannot.
Exactly.
They cannot play man to man. This been going on since the beginning of the season. I seen this. I'm like, oh no, they need to get out of man. Only one person needs to be a man, and that's Travis.
Right.
Yeah,
That's right.
like Shador, go for the first down. You can't go. All we need is to tie it up and take it into overtime.
But
Ain't
all
no way.
we really needed to do was run prevent on that last play that he got burnt on. I just don't understand why do cover 0 on that play? Why? We had it in the bag. That's what got me so hot. Everything else could have been solved if they would have just ran the right defense on that last play. We would have just chalked up all the bad plays throughout the whole game. That's all we needed to do.
Help on that bit neither.
Man, come on. And then one more thing, bro. We got to start Carter moving forward, bro. No disrespect to Shiloh, bro, but he ain't ready.
On the real.
Carter really got to start moving forward, bro. And we seen it. Shiloh was missing tackles. Man, he ain't ready, man.
Man, he was playing basketball on the court out there. He was getting broke up, like falling to his knees. Now I'm like, oh my God.
On the real.
This was terrible, man. Listen, ain't no way we should have lost. We should have. I didn't see nothing special with this team. It was nothing special we should have beat them by 2 or 3 touchdowns. We should have beat them. I didn't see no energy coming from Colorado. I don't see no enthusiasm. I just felt like, oh my gosh, we're gonna lose this.
What you think, Chico? Chico, what you think, man? Right now, what you think? How we could have won?
The thing that I notice a lot is we made a lot of tackles. A lot of tackles.
That's because he's trying to strip the ball instead of tackling.
Man, the coaches is pussy for not telling Dion to take Shiloh out the fucking game. What's going on? Coach is pussy in the motherfucker.
Hey, let it fly. Cause I feel the same way.
Dude.
Shoot, he cuts, let him cuss. Shoot.
Nah, but I'm gonna say
somebody needs to let it out.
Shiloh He needed to be out of that game.
Man, Stoudemire would have laid the boom.
I mean, DJ Giddens,
Right.
DJ Giddens did the equivalent of a crossover to Shiloh, and he touched Earth like if he was in basketball.
Yo, he kept getting broke up by Giddens, man. I'm like, yo, what the heck is Shiloh? Break down in your stance and tackle.
And then
Not
when
in his
Shiloh,
wheelhouse. He don't wrap up. We've been saying that since the beginning of the season. He don't wrap up.
He don't
think
rap.
he
He
just-
just hits with his shoulder.
He think he finna just
with
hit stick
Shiloh
his way
hit
to
him,
the league,
the
bro.
dude just got back up and run. I mean, he didn't rap. He didn't. His angles were bad. His angles were terrible. I mean, if you look at it, Carter definitely did a better job. I mean, they eased him into it, but since they saw that he wasn't playing well, they should have definitely Carter a little bit more for sure.
At the end of the day, everything could have been solved if they ran the right defense on that last play when they scored. I don't care. We could have just
That wheel route,
took the dub.
that wheel route was a busted
win.
coverage. That wheel
That's
route,
it. We could have just won.
No one,
We could have won.
no one was there. It's the same beat on UCF. A wheel route by a running back. Same play. Wheel route.
No. That wasn't no real route. That was
wasn't
a
wheel
wide
route.
receiver.
That wasn't a real
No,
route. That was
no, I'm talking about the first play, brother. The first play, not the
okay.
touchdown. I'm talking about the first big play.
Listen, I didn't see nothing special with this team. Colorado thinks they can always turn it on at the last second. No, come out, blow them out, man. They have that potential to do that. And like I said, like we should have won by 2 or 3 touchdowns.
Man,
I still think Shador is holding on to the ball a little bit.
And that too. And
That's one thing.
yeah.
Like I'm just being honest, man. Shador, we have the best quarterback in the
But you know what? I'll say this. He holds on to the ball a little bit too much, but if you look at his stats, 85% completion.
I know, but that is fine. But
Yeah.
well, that
though,
you know why he got 85? Because he's holding on to the ball. His rating should be between 79, 78. If he throws it away, that's still high percentage.
Me personally, I don't like the play calling, man. There should be some play calling where Shador has to be a part of the run game and some passes where they get him out of the pocket, some bootlegs and shit like that, man. They got to be able to get the ball in the running back's hands some type of way, man. And that, I don't know, man. I'm not happy about it,
and then we went away from the 11 personnel. We did 11 personnel at UCF. And it went very, very well when we had the tight end in. And especially with this game when Travis was out, Horn was out, Marion, that would have been a perfect time to run 11 personnel. Get an extra blocker and get more protection.
We did that with the tight ends. We had 2 tight ends there.
No, I'm talking about consistently. We did that one time for the goal. I'm talking about we did 11 personnel 65% of the time, right? Where the tight end was in and Shador had more protection, and we were able to run the ball better.
I don't know. Me personally, I feel like one of that Wester brother 25, he would have been a better fit than Bentley. Because he was in the game though. He was in the game. He was doing all right. He played some. But the thing is, at the end of the day, you're calling man defense, and that's been killing us the whole season. Like, bro, just because we getting wins off of man, but bro, like the man defense is really what's not gonna let us win the championship, bro. We gotta start working.
I think our man defense. I think our man defense is what kept us in all the rest of them games, even before this one. And I think wait, hold on when you talk when I'm talking. Now talk, thanks. Look here, and then when it come down to this right now, what you talked about before, you didn't already said it again earlier. When it comes down before, you'd already said it again earlier.
Chico, you better tell the truth,
when it comes down before, we said all the
I want to hear Chico.
Wait, bro. See, this is what I mean, bro. Please, bro. Hey, when it comes down before, you already said it again earlier that Shiloh was the problem. You understand me to a certain extent. You're right about that. So if you sit down and talk about what you just said right now, that makes you look real stupid right now, then, right?
Well, hold, OG, hold on. Hold on. Preston got beat 2-3 times.
And
What you mean? And take Preston ass out. Take DJ McKinney ass out.
We need him in the game. He just got
I mean, you see how when I go right back now.
Preston was getting beat,
you
man.
See how ridiculous that sounds?
No. Preston was getting beat left and right.
That's your opinion, bro. I put it. Who take everybody out, right?
We just got
not everybody. Take those who was getting beat.
Nah, that was bad play calling.
Who you putting in?
Bad play calling.
You got Hood. You got our bench is deep.
But who we gonna put in for him?
Who
played? What played?
Who
you gonna put in?
Who are the players? Who are the players over there?
Hood was playing. McKinney was playing
for Travis.
Who was in? Who gonna put in for him?
DJ was, I guess, switched over to Travis's side, and then they put
Colton was in for Travis.
Oh,
we couldn't take Preston out.
It was a bad coach game.
Somebody on that sideline.
It was a terribly bad coach game.
Hey, only one on the sideline can go do it as Coach Prime. Fool, he can't play. So stop being stupid.
It was a bad coach game. When they got that pick, man, they should have time management that thing, man.
Right.
Scored way too fast. Way too fast.
Dude, the score is a score, yo.
But we needed to score, bro. We could have just waited. The defense just sold on them last couple of plays. That's it. I feel like we needed to score fast, just in case, man.
Defense can't control the clock.
Well, hold on. My whole thing is, right, what's going on? Because we got better offensive linemen. What's going on with Tyler Johnson?
Wait, bro, please stop, bro. Please stop right there. We ain't
hold on. OG. Let me make my claim. Listen, I'm talking old head.
Man, Chico, man, stop this, bro.
Hey, Chico, you better tell the truth,
man. Old head tripping, fam. Let me get my point out, dog.
But this is what I want to say to you. Why would you sit up there and say it's everything else with the offensive line when it comes down to it? So you ain't got enough time to do nothing. To be he ain't got no
goddamn mouth up.
Hey, Chico,
take over.
This is what I mean. Hey, can I say this? Can I continue my statement? Thank you. So you ain't got no time to blow his nose, bro. Now you
done making your statement?
Yeah, talk.
So my whole thing is we got other offensive line that are good offensive linemen. Tyler Johnson.
Yeah, who?
Yo, old head, did I let you talk? Dang, let me talk. Show some decorum, dog. So like I was saying, we got the number one offensive lineman in the portal that's not nowhere on the depth chart, Tyler Johnson. You got Cordell Thomas. Like, these guys need to be out there. That's how I feel.
Say one more thing. I honestly feel like I hear you out. I agree. But I just think, man, we got too many coaches that have been in the league and they know if somebody is ready or not. Besides that,
that's my dog.
Besides that Carter situation, I feel like our coaches, that's where I'm going to trust. Like, I trust that they know them, like them people that you just named, they not ready, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
not Tyler Johnson?
I don't know, man. I feel like, bro, Prime is gonna try his best to protect Shedeur. He gonna make sure the right people's in the game, bro. That's what I feel. It's for his son, even for, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right. So my whole thing is, this is the number one guy in the portal. Like, what is he not doing? I'm just trying to figure out what is he like. This man is a beast.
I think he had.
Yes, you follow him and find out what he's doing.
Man, shut your mouth.
Old head.
Shut your mouth.
Find out what he's doing.
This dude just want to talk, just to talk.
Hey,
shut your mouth, man. Go drink a brewski, man.
He might have some injuries or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Tyler was dealing with an injury, dog.
Right.
What about Cordell Thomas?
To me personally, I think Cordell probably still trying to work his way into things, man.
And he's trying to learn the playbook probably too.
Gotta learn that playbook, dog.
Yeah, that's it. He ain't gonna get on the field and make everybody look stupid. At the end of the day, I feel like this game is on the coaches, bro. This is on the OC and OC.
I agree with you.
This is on the OC and the DC. No matter what happens, even though certain players went out, whatever the case may be, we still could have won the game, bro. So it came down to coaches, and I'm just keeping it 1,000, bro. This came down to the coaching. That's it.
This game is on our offensive line. That's it. That's all. And it's still gonna be on our offensive line as they go.
Offensive line.
Man, it wasn't just offensive line, man.
We can toilet paper. Look here, if you want to have some toilet paper with them, you can't be for sure about them. What kind of toilet paper you want to have with them, and you can't be sure about it?
I think we can still win the Big 12, though. We can still win the Big 12, but we just need them other teams to lose, and we just need to win out. Like, I still think we can win, bro. Like, we can beat all these teams that's on the schedule.
Not if we come out flat, no energy, none of that. You know what I mean? They think
that's the coaching. That go on the coaching.
Nah, that's the players. The players got to play. You see what I'm saying?
When you say it's coaching, what do you mean by coaching? Use some examples.
Look at, bro. For an example, I'm just saying, if you know your players is not if you know your players is coming out flat or whatever the case may be, say something, call the right place to make your.
I mean that's what Coach Prime do all the time. I mean, you
I know, but I'm not talking about just Coach Prime.
That say something before you call the right play.
So I'm just saying, at the end of the day, if we saying this on the players, bro, do you think that at that last play when he got burnt, we could have called a better play? Yes or no?
I mean, whoa, bro,
that's what I'm saying.
That he got burnt because they got burnt on a lot of which one you
but still, calling the zone. If you call in the zone instead of a man, we've been getting cooked on man. Why not just run a zone and a prevent?
No. First of all, they gonna staple themselves on that zone. I mean, on that offense, on that man to man. So you out of order right there because you going against the grain.
Yo, Chico, who this old head, man? This old head don't. He just talking.
First of all, you don't know whom I am or what I am.
Drunk,
so you can stop right there with that.
Is this old head drunk, man? Yo, old head, get off this line, man.
You can. Matter of fact,
people who got common sense.
If that's the case,
this is for people who got common sense.
You can go to
This is for people who got common sense. Yo, this is for people who got common sense.
Hold on. Hold on, Elijah.
I want to hear Chico. Hey, get it off your chest.
Shout out to old school. Shout out to old school up in here. Shout out to my dog, Coach Your Life. Coach, you on the West Coast, right?
Yeah, I'm in California. I'm in San Diego.
That's right. San Diego. So we got Philly to San Diego in here. I think old school is in the Midwest somewhere. Where you at, old school? Let me see. I think you got to mute.
Hey, big dog. Hey, big dog. Look, I'm between Chicago and Milwaukee. Boy, I'm trying to get my whereabouts, but I'm out here, dog. I'm out here bad. Let me tell you something.
Midwest.
Matter of fact, you might find me in the other place tomorrow. The one.
What's the other place?
The one.
Hey, I'm gonna check out. Chico.
But like I said, between Milwaukee,
let me get it off my chest, man.
That's it.
Nah, for sure, man. Hey, this is what I think, though. Well, first of all, for my full analysis, tomorrow, of course, Uncle Chico Live, Sunday Night Live, we'll be on there. But if y'all watch me live, man, y'all saw my reactions. I was positive through the whole game. I thought we was going to pull it out. But at the end of the day, man, we waiting too late to get going. We got to get up on teams. That's our MO. That's how we're going to win. We got to get up early so that the teams we're playing against won't be incentivized to run.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me, I'm eating some sushi right now, but I know it's late night for you guys. Y'all like, what the hell? But seriously, though, they got to stop the run, man. And the way you do that, if you can't do it physically, you got to do it by keeping them guys off the field. That means we got to score points when we get a chance early. That's why I think we got the ball first, because we wanted to score early. We didn't do it, and that's what happened. Now we're playing from behind. And we'll talk about it more tomorrow night, man. I appreciate y'all joining in tonight, but go ahead with y'all comments. I'm listening to y'all. I like listening to y'all too.
Big dog, let me ask you this, because you said we got to stop the run. To a certain extent, we have to stop the run. We have to stop the run. We got to contain the run, and we did that very well tonight. I don't know if you agree with that or not, but I believe we did very well.
They had 185 yards. Is that good?
No, I wouldn't say very well. Now, we won against UCF, and they had 176 yards rushing. Well, I'm the type that where I say that if we give up the rushing yards in between the 20s in the middle of the field, that's fine, as long as it's not in the red zone to where they're scoring behind it. You know.
What was the score? Let me ask you this. I understand that part, but what was the score at the end of the game?
31-28.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a close game.
Well,
and with all of those yards they ran, they had the time of possession, but it didn't convert.
They was killing majority of the time. They was just hating.
But it didn't convert into points every time. Colton Hood could have scored on that interception had he not been tripped up by Preston Hodge.
Right.
Also, but he wouldn't have gotten that pick either if Preston Hodge wouldn't have tipped that ball. So everything plays off of
Chico, the time of possession helps us though, because you got to remember the more time on the field as an offense, the more opportunities we get to score. They're eating up the clock by running. We don't get as many opportunities to score. So we got to score almost every time we on the field.
And that's my point. Look here, Chico. That's my point, because we had it all the way down to the end. Only time they had total time of possession when they had the ball in the last minute and some 30-something minutes to go. That's the only time they had total possession of the ball, control of it, where it mattered. That's my point, Chico.
You're saying that they had time of possession at the end of the game. That's what mattered.
Okay, that what really happened. That's what really controlled the game. Then at that time, the whole time, as far as possession go, right there, because they had the whole control of the game. Then at that time, it was already decisive.
They controlled the first half too with the time of possession.
Back to my point. It was already decisive, right down to that 1 minute and that 1 minute and 30 spots. That was already decisive.
Old head. Good night, old head.
Okay, that's what my point is. They stayed in the game.
Oh, gee, good night, man.
My point is they stayed in the game all that time. They never lost control of that game until that time.
No, they were losing control of the game until they found a way to get some points on the board, is what I'm saying also. And secondly, we contained the run in certain areas. What I'm saying is they still scored. They got to run. They got a touchdown in the red zone. We gave up most of those runs in between the 20s, which then converted to points, which was good on our end. But at the end of the day, they still had the ball longer than what we would want them to have the ball. We want that time of possession. We would rather it be flipped to where we're controlling the ball with the runs and stuff like that. Because if they're controlling the ball with the runs, that means they have more points than us. They're playing with the lead, is what I'm saying. We have to find a way to get the lead so that they're not running the ball so much, in turn controlling the clock. You know what I'm saying? Keeping our defense on the field. If they're playing from behind, they're going to be more inclined to pass the ball, which is not their strength. That's what I wanted us to do. That's why I wanted us to get a lead.
Explained, Chico. Well explained.
Well, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Eli. Hey, but we will be discussing this tomorrow night with Neely Mal. We'd love for you guys to join on and continue this conversation, man.
I'm gonna be back on because I got questions.
I had the stats here, and they only averaged 4.3 yards per rush, which is not bad.
When? Because they were averaging 7.6 at halftime.
I'm looking at the ESPN stats.
Okay, the final stats.
Yeah, the final stats.
Final stats, DJ Giddens had 25 carries, 182 yards, 7.3 yards per carry. The team averaged 4.3 yards. If you factor in Avery Johnson's negative 15, right, because they're factoring in the sacks. Take that out and get the true average yard per carry without factoring in the sacks, and it's way above 4.3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Giddens definitely did his thing. He cooked us for sure.
Yeah, but we found the way to stop him at the end of the game because we saw what they were doing, just trying to pound up the middle. What hurt us was the big plays from Avery and that big throw and catch, and we wasn't able to convert those 3 and outs when we had like 3 and 6 and they'll get 7 yards, 3 and 10 or 3rd and 10 and they'll get 12 yards, things like that. We were that close to stopping them, but we just didn't. It just didn't turn over. Like I said in the live stream, it's like trying to crank up a car, and that thing is just it just don't turn all the way over. You feel me? So you know something wrong, and you ain't getting out the blocks.
This was their chance, Chief.
This was their chance.
Put the exclamation to it and dominate this conference, man. But
You're
now
right.
I don't see.
You know what?
I don't.
I'm gonna say this.
But it's still not over though. I'll say this.
Although we lost this game and we didn't play that well, I'm still optimistic. We can put stuff together and we could definitely compete with the rest of the team.
Listen, you can't be inconsistent. You gotta dominate from here on out. Like, listen, if they don't, it's done. It's a wrap for them. It's a wrap. They need to just throw in the towel.
I mean, I don't get that part because the fact
my
whether
bad,
they dominate or not, they gonna win the game. When they win games, and I don't know, you got nothing to do with no domination. Just come out and complete. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. So that
get dubs.
Inconsistency gets you losses like tonight.
If you can get dubs, though, you can find your way in that Big 12 championship game. That's all you can ask for. If you tell me that we're going to be in that championship game at the end of the season, and you had a loss to Nebraska and Kansas State, it doesn't matter. I'm taking the chance of being in that championship game because then anything can happen. That's all. So one loss can get you there. If somebody else, I think if BYU loses.
Texas Tech.
Oh, they're not going to lose. They dominant on both sides of the ball, man. they too dominant, man.
Well, we're gonna have to find something there. Maybe we'll, go food poison them or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find something.
Right. Have a good night, guys. I'm
all right. Thank you all for coming out, man. We're gonna have Sunday Night Live tomorrow. Pretty Mimi, we got you next Sunday. You got something to say right now? I didn't see you backstage, but I see you on right now. Oh, now what's happening with you? Can you hear me, pretty Mimi? I think is what your name's saying.
I hope that's what your name is saying.
But if not, it's all good. We'll have you tomorrow night, Sunday Night Live, Unc and Chico, right here, 8 p.m. Mountain Time. 8 p.m. Mountain Time. Y'all can join us. All right. Appreciate you, Elijah, bro.
Philly. My old head, yeah.
Yo. Hey, yo. I know you can't read real good because I don't know what school you went to, but still, though, it's that old school. That old head, fool.
Yo, go drink your brewski, man.
I like that laugh.
Go drink your brewski,
if I don't know nothing about you, I know that laugh.
Take your old ass to bed, man.
Yeah,
y'all too.
Hey,
y'all too, man.
It ain't late. It ain't that late over here where I'm at, fool.
It ain't that late in the Midwest. Old school. It ain't that late. Old school.
Not over in Chicago, man. They still shooting. But no, they might shot some fireworks. I'm sorry.
All right, man. We appreciate you guys. Shout out to the Chi-Town, man. All my family up there in the Chi.
We still celebrate down here, boy. I'm telling you, it's still going on. Somebody's celebrating something around here.
And all my ox out in Philly. Shout out to you guys, man. You know what it is.
Philly, yeah.
Already. You know what it is, man. OG. Big Dog Chico, man. I'm up and about this thing. Peace in the Middle East. See y'all tomorrow night.
All right, y'all.
Peace in the Middle East, baby.
Yes,
yeah.
Sir.